Hey everybody, so I was thinking about how Microsoft is going to acquire Activision Blizzard, and I guess what I was really wondering was how this acquisition would affect their earnings per share in the future. So this acquisition is going to happen, I believe it's in June of 2023 is when that's actually going to happen. So it's a little bit over a year from now. And what I'm looking at right now is I'm looking at Microsoft's current shares outstanding. Now, this is diluted. So I'll make that note right here. So this is diluted shares outstanding. And keep in mind, Microsoft is doing share buybacks. And right now it's looking like 20 million shares per quarter is kind of the trend right now. But also keep in mind that Microsoft does stock-based compensation. So it's a bit complicated to figure out what this number might actually be come June of 2023. So I'm just looking at things right now. What if Microsoft were to acquire Activision Blizzard and this was all to be completed right now? So just keep in mind that this is a very rough estimate. So what I'm doing here with Blizzard's net income is I'm looking at 4 years of net income right here, as you can see. So this is to just get a more, maybe like a more conservative approach, because I think 2021 net income is a little bit high. I don't know if we're going to go higher than this in 2022 or if this was kind of a bit of a peak for a little bit. Because you can see that the net income growth is pretty significant from 2020 to 2021 and 2019 to 2020. So I took the average of these 4 years, and I'm going to work off the basis that, you know, we're making a little bit over $2 billion in net income. So what I'm doing here is that once Microsoft acquires Activision Blizzard, then, you know, Blizzard's EPS, that doesn't matter at all because that's based off the outstanding shares of Blizzard. But once Blizzard is incorporated into Microsoft, we're going to be looking at Microsoft shares outstanding when we calculate the earnings per share. So what I'm doing here is I'm not entirely sure if this is proper, but this is just me kind of getting an estimate of how this Activision Blizzard acquisition is going to affect Microsoft earnings per share. So this calculation here is the net income that Blizzard is going to bring in divided by the diluted shares right now at this point in time. So as you can see, this calculation is net income from Blizzard divided by diluted shares outstanding of Microsoft. And when we do that, we're looking at the acquisition of Activision Blizzard increasing Microsoft earnings per share by 0.27. So it's not a whole lot, but I guess let's multiply that by 20, see what we get. Yeah, we could expect like $5.50 up and down, or probably up from the current share price of Microsoft. So that's just kind of how I'm looking at this. Now, this is making all sorts of assumptions, but you know, we could look at things in a totally different way. You know, maybe this is more accurate of what Activision Blizzard is going to bring in. And maybe this number just keeps going up every single year. Well, then obviously earnings per share is going to be much higher. So this number that I configured right here is just these 4 years right here. So this is definitely taking a bit more of a prudent approach. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have a good one.